Hey YouTube, today I have another video for you. I have my Utopia deck profile. This deck just got some really good new support in the Brothers of Legend set, and so I really was excited to build this. And it's actually, I think, a really good and competitive rogue tier deck. And there are a couple expensive cards that will help make this a very competitive deck, and we'll get into that when we get to those. But generally speaking, I think it's a very fun strategy. It's a very cool strategy. And yeah, I'll just get right into show you the deck. So first of all, we run I don't really know how to pronounce it. I think it's just the Onomatopoeia, Utopic Onomatopoeia. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then you have the Go 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 glove, and then you have 2 of the coat. I'm really having a hard time deciding which one I want to run at 3 and which one I want to run at 2. To be honest, they both could work at 2, and well, one being at 2 and the other being at 3, but this is what I'm trying for now. I might even bump this back up to 3 because it's just really good to see all these pieces. But so basically these summon each other out in various different ways. So this is the best one, the Utopic Onomatopoeia, because it summons 2 of these from your hand, which is really good. Glove special summons this from your hand, and it can also special summon itself back from the grave if you have this on field, if you have the Onomatopoeia on field. So that's really good. And then Coat can special summon back either of these 2, I believe, while out on the field. It can reborn these, and it can also special summon itself from the hand if you control the Onomatopoeia. So lots of different ways for them to summon each other out. And we play a number of other cards that help us get to that. So really good engine there. We are playing 3 of the ZS Sage. First of all, I think I haven't said yet, apologies for the lighting. I'm working on getting some better lighting set up for these videos, but they should be clear enough. So yeah, 3 ZS Ascended Sage. It's a free special summon if you control no cards on your field, and also when you summon a Utopia monster with it as material, that monster gains the effect to search one of your rank up magic spells. So it's a really strong card, really important. I think 3 is just mandatory. We're also playing 3 of the new Astrotopia. This is a great card because it helps search out your Omni Negate counter trap, as well as other spells and traps that we do run. So it's also a free special summon if you control an XYZ monster. And yeah, it's just a great level 4 extender. There's a combo that will allow me to reduce the number of these I play, and there's a card that I'm waiting on in the mail, but I should bring that updated combo video. Actually, it won't be a new deck profile, it'll be a combo video once I get that new card. And then maybe at some point, if I change the deck up enough, I'll make a new deck profile. But yeah, really strong new support. We play 1 ZW Twin Saber. This is a crazy card because it's a monster negate, an on-field monster negate, but it negates on resolution when a chain is resolving. I just find that crazy. It's really strong. Your opponent can do nothing about it. It's broken, and so we basically just attach this to one of our monsters to get that effect. Playing 1 Gigantes or Gigantes. Yeah, well, however you pronounce it. We searched this out with Gallant Granite, just another level 4 extender. Then for hand traps, we're playing 2 Ash and 2 Valor. I'll get into why we're playing these ratios in a second. This is a combo heavy deck, so that's why we're doing that. Then on to the spells. We're running 3 Onomatopoeia Pickup. This basically searches out your Onomatopoeia or the better target, the Onomatopoeia or Para. What this card does is it discards 1 card from your hand to search 2 of your engine monsters, your level 4 engine monsters. So searching 2 in 1 card is very strong, and helps get into your plays in a really, really, really nice way. So we want to max this out just because we really want to see our engine, because that's how combo works. We are playing 3 tactics, but not the tactics you're probably familiar with. Not triple tack. It's XYZ change tactics. So basically, whenever whenever an XYZ Utopia monster is summoned, basically you just pay 500 life points and draw a card. The draw is not once per turn. It's really good, and we use this to get into the cards that we want to see to help produce a stronger board, but definitely a side out target for going second. Then this is the expensive part, 3 Crossout Designator. I know it's cheaper now, but it's just really important to have this in a combo deck. It's about 40 bucks each, I think. At this moment in time, it might actually be slightly less. So, you know, maybe a little easier to get than normal, but still obviously an expensive card, but really, really strong. And that's why we play the ratios of the hand traps that we do. And we also play one more hand trap, which you can probably guess what it is, but we'll get to that at a moment. But really strong card, helps us protect our plays, because that's really important for a rogue combo deck. We have one of the new rank up magic. We have one Double or Nothing, one Rhoda, and a Call by the Grave for our 1-0. So Call by the Grave, again, we just really want to make sure we're protecting our plays. Rhoda, I took out one of the, I think it's Coat, because it's a warrior, and I thought, you know what, a number of my other cards that I want to search are also warriors, so might as well make it whatever I need rather than a specific card. So that's why we're playing Reinforcements, Double or Nothing, Utopia deck. We can do the Double or Nothing combo with Utopia Double and punch our opponent for game that way, so that's one of our win conditions, especially going second. And the rank up magic is the one we search off of Ascended Sage, and it's really good because it gets us into our new main boss monster, which is really nice, and it can also attach itself to a monster that is summoned by a I think it's a rank 10 or higher Utopia monster. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, if a monster is summoned by the effect of a rank 10 or higher Utopia monster, so basically our new boss monster's main effect, we can attach this card back from the graveyard to that monster as a material once per turn each time we do that. So really, really good. Then onto the traps. We are playing, again, like I was saying, double infinite impermanence, because this is, again, like our cross-out target for imperm. Want to make sure that we don't draw our only out, which won't happen too often, but it's nice to have this anyway. And also, it just gives us some extra hand traps to, you know, stop our opponent if we happen to be going second. So I think that's, you know, that's it for that. And then the last 2 cards, I don't really know the best ratio to run this at the moment. I don't really want to run 3, but I also don't want to run 1 because it's really important. This is Numbers Protection. It's an Omni Negate counter trap that's searchable. So this is our out to like Dark Ruler No More or Droplets. It's really strong. Don't know what best to play it at, like I say currently, but I'm finding 2 is a good number. I just really want to see this card in my hand because it really does help protect your board. Onto the extra deck, we are starting with the new number 99 Utopia Dragon. So this is the main card that makes this deck incredible because it basically cheats out number monsters from your extra deck. It's really strong, 3,000, 3,000. And it is a quick effect, so you can do it on both your opponent's turn as well as yours. So we're going to end up giving it 4 materials, get a interruption monster on our turn, and then get another one at the start of our opponent's turn. And it can also turn the attacking, any monster that attacks, it can turn its attack to 0 once per turn, so very strong card, very important. I only feel like you need to run it at 1, but maybe 2 would be nice, but for the moment, I think 1 is okay. We are playing the new Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. This is arguably the best card in the deck. I mean, we need this card to get this one out, but this has a quick effect droplet-like negate. So it halves attack and negates a monster on the field. Also, that is a permanent negate and attack reduction. Permanent, so not to the end of the turn. So it's really strong. That's why this card is just crazy. And this is what we attach the Pegasus to. So monster negate and attack reduction with this, and also the equipped monster can also negate another effect on the field. So that's essentially 2 monster negates in 1 card. Very, very strong. Then we're going to the new Utopic Sage. ZS Utopic Sage. So this is basically our way to get out the Ascended Sage from our extra deck, or excuse me, not from our extra deck, from our deck if we don't open it, because it's very important to be able to search the rank up magic. So we're playing 2 just in case the first one gets hit with an interruption. Detach 2 materials, special summon it from the deck, and it's also on field and in graveyard. It's like an Almirage for your Utopia monsters. So banish to protect. So really, really strong. And then we have the 1 Zeus. It's an XYZ deck. There's nothing really more to say about that. It's just a really strong card to play in an XYZ deck. Yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We also play the Utopic Draco Future package. Actually, I should probably put it this way around. Again, we can make this quite easily in this deck, and it's a really strong piece of interruption, as well as a card that cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. It's very, very, very strong, and we can quite easily make it in this deck. So, yeah, again, no real reason not to play it. We play the 1 Utopia double. Might bump this up to 2, not sure yet, but it is a very strong card. Not really a lot to say other than it's our easiest way to OTK our opponent. And yeah, like I say, not really a lot else to say about that. We're playing 2 of the classic number 39 Utopia. I did find that playing 2 is mandatory over playing 1, because if you use your first one with your combo, going second, it's really difficult to actually end up using that double or nothing that you search. So having the second one, I think, is very, very important. But other than that, not really much else to say about it. It's just to make our combos go the way we want them to. Then we're going into Utopia Ray, number C39, Utopia Ray. This is basically a card to give our dragon or more materials. So basically we're going to summon Utopia, and then, well, actually we're going to go into Utopia double, then rank up into Utopia, then overlay Utopia Ray onto it, and then use the rank up magic to get into the dragon art to give us 4 materials. So that's basically why it's in there. But you can also use its actual effects too, but it's mainly in here just for the extra XYZ material. We have the 1 Gallant Granite to search out the Gigantes, and I'll put it on screen right now to show exactly which card I'm talking about. I'm going to be swapping out this card for one of the Math Mech XYZ monsters that just got reprinted in El Dorado, the Maximum Gold set. It does a way better job of actually getting me to what I want, and it makes my counter trap a lot more consistent to actually see, because it allows us to find a way to actually search it out in essentially every single combo, which is very, very, very strong. So for now, Gallant Granite searches out another extender, and also is something we use to go into the F-Zero. But yeah, so keep in mind that when I do my combo video I'll be waiting until that card arrives in the mail, and I'll be showing off the combo with that card instead of the Gallant Granite, so just keep that in mind. We play one Abyss Dweller just because it's a rank 4 deck and it's quite easily made in this deck, and there's still lots of decks that are quite heavily reliant on the graveyard, so no reason not to play it. Let me just move this over here. We're playing the One Hope Harbinger. This is the second card that we summon up our Dragonar. Not really have much else to say other than it's a spell negate, and it's also a sort of a towers. It basically, or I guess what people will call it, is a lightning rod for attacks. It redirects any attack your opponent does to it. And also you mix that with Dragonar's ability to reduce any attack to 0, damage to 0. That's a pretty strong combo, but mainly just for the spell negate. And then this is something I'm trying, the ultimate, ultimate Draconic Utopia Ray. This one isn't anywhere near as good as the new Utopia or Leo Utopia Ray, but you know, it's something that can negate your opponent's effects in a ignition effect. It's something I'm trying out. Probably will end up cutting it for something, but I think it's a good card to have in here for now. And yeah, that is the extra deck. So that is my Utopia deck. I think it's a pretty strong contender, especially with the Crossout designator in the deck, and with a little tweaking, I hopefully can find a way to make this deck quite formidable. So I hope you enjoyed this this deck profile, and keep a lookout for my combo video where I'll show you just what kind of crazy boards you can make with this. So that should hopefully be up in either the next few days to a week, somewhere within there, just once I get that one card I need in the mail. So hope you enjoyed, and have a good rest of your day. Peace.